Hi, I'm Ryan Gomez.
And I'm John Kapora. Hi.
We're in the thick of preview week for Eternal Masters. Normally we'd have a lot of time to go over the cards in the set, but for this one, the whole thing drops on Friday, so we're just going to have to jump right in and get it going. So let's kick it off with Nimble Mongoose.
Originally printed in Odyssey way back in 2001, Nimble Mongoose has seen Legacy play since Legacy was called Type 1.5. The most recent deck it's seen play in is Temur Delver, a tempo deck based on disrupting their opponent behind a big, quick threat, be it Tarmogoyf, Delver of Secrets, or our friend here, Nimble Mongoose.
Great. Now, it used to be an uncommon back in Odyssey, but it's been downgraded to common for Eternal Masters. It's one of my favorite parts about these reprint sets, right? Modern Masters, Vintage Masters, and now Eternal Masters, they all give us a chance to see our favorite cards get a rarity shift, right? So I'm really excited to see what this will do for my favorite format, Pauper, because now we've got some new toys to play with. So Nimble Mongoose is going to be a lot of fun to kind of build around, and I can't wait to see what other cool cards get a shift down to common in the coming week.
The next card we have is Mana Crypt. So Mana Crypt. The only way you could get it back in 1995 was you had to go out, buy a book, how novel, send in a voucher, and then they'd mail you the card.
Yeah, it's restricted in Vintage, banned in Legacy, and it's just completely busted, right?
Yes.
I know it seems fair because it might bolt you during your upkeep, but honestly, this card gives you enough free mana to win the game before all that damage really even ends up mattering.
Next up, we've got Sylvan Library.
That's the original Sensei's Divining Top.
Or the original Miri's Guile, however you want to look at it. The enchantment is a favorite among Commander players, cube drafters, and it sees some Fringe Legacy play.
Now, we first saw Sylvan Library back in 4th edition, and again as recently as Commander's Arsenal. I think this one's actually a good pick in Limited because it can help you dig for exactly what you need each turn, or if you feel greedy, just pay to keep it all.
All right, next up there's Gamble, a reprint from 1998's Urza's Saga, one of the most broken sets ever.
And Sneak Attack, another card revealed today, is also from Urza's Saga.
But we're talking about Gamble. Now, lots of people think Gamble sucks. I'm not one of those people. Look at it this way. When you cast Gamble and you have 5 other cards in your hand, that gives you a 1 in 6 odds of discarding the card you search for. Those are pretty good odds. And if the card you're searching for is worth the risk, that's not bad.
Yeah. Or hear me out here. Use it when you have no cards in your hand, and then that forces you to discard that thing. So then you can flash back your Unburial Rights and get it out. So it's like a Red Entomb.
It's pretty great. It's also seen some play in Legacy Lands decks. Usually you're tutoring up a land or Life from the Loam. So if you discard Life from the Loam, you can dredge it back. If you discard the land, you can get it back with Life from the Loam. So it makes sense there.
All right, up next, Chromemox from Mirrodin all the way back in 2003.
Lots of my standard decks, back when I was a precocious young 13-year-old, started with 4 Chromemox back then. Card's a lot of fun.
Yes. So much fun. In fact, it is banned in Modern.
Well, I wouldn't want you to have too much fun.
No, they wouldn't.
Last card we're going to cover today is a doozy. Easily one of the more expensive cards Standard has ever seen. Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Yep, along with Stoneforge Mystic, the Worldwake iteration of Jace is the last card to get banned in Standard. It's that good.
Yeah. It didn't start seeing widespread play until Mirrodin Besieged came out, but at that point the floodgates were open. Jace quickly became the backbone of one of the most dominant Standard decks in recent memory, Caw-Blade, so it got banned.
Yep, Jace is banned in Modern, but still sees some play today in Legacy and Vintage. A good rule to live by is that if Jace is legal, you play it.
Yes, indeed. Well, that's all the time we've got for today, but if you head over to TCGplayer.com, we're updating our Eternal Masters pre-orders all the time, so stock up on Jace, Mana Crypt, and any other goodies, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Whee! Sneak Attack! It's good.